So I can remember when you used to come home for tea from school even, and you couldn't eat anything because you were laughing so much. It's nice to see you've got over that, little Bob. Thomas Broderick. The hotel staff have been forewarned. There is no body surfing down the stairs tonight. On the buffet, there are no chocolate fingers. That's notices out the way. So it doesn't really seem possible, but it's 10 years now since Madeline... 11? Oh, right. The checker was wrong. 11 years since Madeline entered our lives. Highlights have included the transformation of Jonathan into a goth, and I hope that Claire and Robin have forgiven us for taking the pair of them to Camden Market, letting him buy those wonderful black trousers, fully embellished with skulls and chains and God knows what else. At least you knew who was coming to visit Madeline when he came rattling up the drive. So, but oh, how we miss those trousers going round in the washing machine on a fast spin. Also, as it's been alluded to, that we know Jonathan likes his drink, we also know that Jonathan likes his food. At a very early age, to prevent him being grumpy, he used to be in the shopping trolley on the weekly shop, gnawing on French bread. If he didn't do that, he was grumpy. Not a lot has changed, because a fortnight ago, while we were decorating in his house, we had to stop decorating to feed him. Because he was getting grumpy. So, he's quite a resilient character, as he proved when he fell off his bike and broke his collarbone. When we were at the hospital having it x-rayed and everything, you were climbing all over the chairs in A&E as if nothing was wrong. And you were told, and we were told as parents, he's got to rest it in a sling, no exercise. At the time, he was a member of the local football club. So at the weekend while they were training, he's, I'm just going over the field to watch the training, Mum. And off he goes. Hour later, we decide to go out and have a look to see what he's doing. There he is, no sling on, actually joined in the football training, running around. After he finished his football training, because he discovered rugby, right, well, he decided to join the Air Training Corps. While he was a member of the Air Training Corps, he did learn lots of useful life skills, such as washing, ironing, polishing shoes. I take it you still do that, don't you, Jonathan? Yes. Dressing yourself. Madeline, I'm afraid you now have to take full responsibility for dressing Jonathan. Because once on holiday, while we were in Cornwall, we were left unsupervised, weren't we, Jonathan? Jonathan was actually walking around Truro in one of my T-shirts. And it wasn't until Mum and Nan pointed out that I'd got your T-shirt on that I realised the error. Another explanation about regarding Jonathan is my ability to make people laugh. And this presented itself at school. And some of Jonathan's friends were, what is it with your dad? Why can he make everybody laugh? So Jonathan, instead of saying it's the medication he has to take, just turned around and said, my dad does drugs. I am just so glad that there are no teachers in the playground overheard that. Shortly after Jonathan and Madeline started going out, Madeline did pay me the ultimate compliment by referring to me as a non-parent. Mainly because not only do I know who Marilyn Manson is, I do like some of his music. So, shortly after that, we realised that Madeline and Jonathan were suited to each other, as the photographs that have been on the screen show, when Madeline goes in the swimming pool, swimming up and down on holiday, with Jonathan saying, I'm a polar bear. And Jonathan doesn't bat an eyelid. So, In closing, I'd just like to say that Madeline, after hearing everything, I'd just like to say the contract you have signed does not have any cooling off period whatsoever. You cannot send him back. He is yours. So I'm nearly finished. I'd just like to give a quick thank you to Susan, Brian, Catherine and Katie, also known as the Essex Mafia, so be careful because they helped me last night. So finally, to close, as Claire and Robin have welcomed Jonathan into their family, would you please join me in welcoming Madeline into our family, and please be upstanding, raise your glass and a toast to the next generation of Mr. and Mrs. Overton. Thank you. There you go. Here you go. Thank you.